And we're back. Hey y'all, you are tuned into Rosetree Blown Glass Studio and Gallery Facebook Live broadcast. Today we're going to start at our Father's Day celebration table. We're calling it Daddy Needs a Drink. And the first thing we're going to start with actually is, Father's Day is June 20th on a Sunday, folks. So we have a conch shell here, which is $190. We have a fish, and the fish actually you can hang this fish or set it down on a table. It's $125. We have these wonderful marbles, which are these all have dichroic in them, which is the really sparkly, fine sparkly lines in here, and those are $120 for a marble, and you get to stand with it. And the small marble is $99, and you get this very pretty stand. And then we come over to our drinkware. We have tumblers, which are $45 a piece, and we have our new Dizzy beer glasses, which are $45 a piece also. And then we have our rocks glasses. We call them Dizzy on the Rocks, and those are $42 a piece. If you want one of these, just put it in the comments, and we will get those to you as fast as we can, so you have something for Dad on Father's Day. And here we are. Hi everyone, I'm Mark. I'm the owner here, along with my wife Brenda, and we're coming to you from beautiful downtown historic Algiers Point, New Orleans, Louisiana, and we're glad you have joined us. And what we're going to do today is we are going to make a Primo cone in our yellow and cool mix variation. We have orders, so we fill orders best we can on our broadcast. So the way the broadcast works is you watch, I make, and if you have any questions, you just put them in the comment section, and the voice behind the camera is Darcy, and she'll relay those to me, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. And what we do is we just kind of keep it loose here, just like you were walking in and I was working and you had some questions. You sit down, we'll talk and chat and whatever. We talk about the weather, we can talk about lots of things. We don't talk about politics, we don't talk about religion. So these are things that are kind of off limits, so don't even try. All right, do you have anybody on?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Cool.
Shatney's already said hello, Darcy and Mark.
Hello.
Jerry Lynn is here and said, yay, marbles! And then
Jerry Lynn, I want to sell marbles. You need to go on the road and sell marbles.
and then Tracy said, hello, Rosetree, welcome back.
Thank you. All right. So I've got some liquid refreshment. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. So it gets a little hotter in here. That's good. Oh,
It's exactly what we needed.
Let's do a quick.
Ooh,
And then you run this.
good, because my glasses are already slipping.
The bench is 101 degrees. In front of the reheating chamber is 107 at the floor. I mean, if I do the shield, it's like 186.
Don't touch the shield.
Where else? Let's see. Some places not 103 at the bench here. So we're talking, 103, 105 degrees around down here. And because we love you guys so much, we turned most of the fans off, and we suffer for our art. Because you can't hear us while the fans are on.
Jerry Lynn said, end of August, baby. Woo!
All right, let me know what you need. All right, so that's pretty much the beginning. We told them color, we told them style. Let's go make something.
Tracy said, oh no, Mark has a temperature gun.
What's that?
And Tracy said, oh no, Mark has a temperature gun.
Right? Don't want to
Oh.
check people as they come in. All right. This is my furnace. My furnace has a ceramic bowl inside called a crucible. The do that. So inside here is a ceramic bowl that holds up to 400 pounds of molten glass. It's 2050 inside here, 2050 degrees Fahrenheit, and we keep it hot all the time, so the glass stays liquid all the time. We turn it off. It takes about a week or so to bring it back up to temperature, so we just keep it on. Try to keep it on all the time. This is a blowpipe. Blowpipes, same kind of methodology the glass blowers have been using for over 2,000 years. So this is what we use to get the glass out of the furnace. Each time we go into the furnace to get glass out, it's called a gather, because you're gathering the glass on the end of the pipe. So this is gather number 1. And you see I have to keep turning it all the time. If I stop turning it, it starts to drip. We don't want that.
Oh, have we talked about what we're making today?
You know what, Primo Vase?
Okay.
Code Vase.
I couldn't remember if you'd said it or not. Because my memory is on point today.
Your memory thinks it's Friday, not Thursday.
It does.
Okay, all I'm going to do is call that air trap. I'm going to blow into the end of the pipe, put my finger over the end to trap the air inside. When the air hits the glass, it heats up and expands, and because there's nowhere else for it to go, it pushes against the glass and forms my initial bubble, my first start bubble. Okay, so you saw that the bubble came out, and that's what we're going to start with. Just going to shape that correctly for the next gather. So blowing glass is kind of like chess, where you have to be thinking about moves that are 5, 6, 7 steps ahead. So right now we are going to let this cool off. If I go right back in right now, the glass right there will heat this up too fast and become really floppy. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting and I'm watching right here, and the end of the pipe, I'm waiting for that to lose color. It will go from a yellow-orange to red, cherry red, and then back to color. So cherry red, we can go back in and get another layer of glass on.
So Erin made it in, and she said, "I've made it. Finally, I have time to watch too."
Great.
We're just getting started. Shatney asked, "How often do you have to maintain the equipment or maintenance on the equipment?"
Little things, I don't know, every 6 months. We try to keep everything tight once a week. Just check up on everything. Today, one of the annealing ovens, we had to replace one of the elements in it. So it's just little things like that. Major things. The crucible should last anywhere from 8 months to 2 years. So hopefully we're not changing it too often. It just depends on how hard the glass is on the crucible. We're using what's called cullet, which is little pieces of glass that are thrown in there. If we use raw batch, which is the actual chemicals to make up the glass, and melt that, that's a lot more corrosive to the crucible, and you go through crucibles a lot quicker. So that's one of the reasons why we use cullet instead of batch.
I like that I get to learn things too.
See that? All right, so color's gone. Getting another glass, another gather, and then we're going to put color on.
I'm gonna grab a.
Ice bath, right?
Yep.
Those of you who want a really cool present for Dad for Father's Day, we do a design your own base where you go online and pick the different styles and colors and kind of like build your own. And that's kind of a cool thing to do.
So Shaw,
The first color on.
oops, sorry.
That's going to be the lip color. We're heating it up in the reheating chamber. Reheating chamber is a little bit hotter than the furnace. You'll see that this is more yellow. That's a little bit more orange, and that will tell you what the temperatures are. More yellow is hotter. As it goes to orange and red, it's a little cooler. It's all relative though. It's still hot as hell. Different levels of heat.
So speaking of, Shaw said, greetings from Tallahassee. Only 4 degrees cooler than the studio.
Wow. I haven't checked outside. We're supposed to get mid-90s today.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to, the way this building is built, there's an old movie theater, and it's very tall ceilings, like 3 stories tall, and we have vents on the top, so it doesn't really trap as much air as you would think, as much heat. And we got open doors, and we got fans sucking the air out, so it's not as hot as it could be. I mean, I know people with studios that they can't blow in the summertime because it's just way too hot. Alright, so the yellow is done. And next I'm going to do the cool mix in white on the bottom.
And we don't have to do a gather between?
Well done.
We don't have to do a gather between? Excellent. So huh?
Primo.
Oh, I love when it gets dad jokey in here. So, that's fair. Are we one of the only studios in around New Orleans that doesn't close for the summer?
Yaya closes August. I think Glassworks might be closed already. For hot glass studios, I think yes. Somebody like Andy doing Torchwork.
Oh yeah, they stay open year round. Yep. Wouldn't it be nice if you could work in air conditioning?
I've been in a studio in Houston that had air conditioning and had like vents right over the bench.
Oh wow, that's
so
fancy.
You got cold air blowing on you, but then it's not all around the studio. You have cold air at the bench and you have vent over you at the reheating chamber, but everywhere else, so it's kind of like getting teeth, you know? It's like get a little bit of cold air, then get hot. I don't know. It was all right, but we're kind of used to it here.
Yeah.
I mean, we sweat and we drink a lot of liquids and, we take breaks and all those things. Luckily we have enough work where it would be really hard for us to shut down for a month or 2.
Yeah.
So we're fortunate in that. We're lucky to have that and to have that problem. So now all the colors are on. I'm going to smooth these out and make sure our bubble is in the right spot. I mean, lots of studios close for the summer just because it is hot. Even studios other places.
Yeah.
Summertime is a hot time.
Jerry Lynn said most of our hot shots close down in the summer, but the art center stays open.
Right. So now I'm going to smooth it out and get it set up correctly. Jerry Lynn, are you doing Comic-Cons in August? Jerry Lynn does some killer marbles.
They are amazing.
And the reason she does Comic-Cons is that some of them have superhero motifs on them, which goes exactly with what a Comic-Con is.
One of my favorites in particular?
Wonder Woman.
No. Darth Vader's head, just right in the middle there.
Like Wonder Woman.
I'm not too much a DC. I'm more of a Marvel.
True.
She said Planet Comic-Con is our first one back.
And where is that?
I don't know. Oh, Shatney said, we are fortunate up here. We get the ocean breeze.
Right.
That's good.
But still, I was up in Connecticut this weekend and, 90 degrees. So it's like how long, it's still the same temperature, but how long can you stand it? Up there, any 90 degrees or over for 3 days or more is called a heat wave. We call that June, July, and August.
That's just
Normal.
a normal thing in Vegas.
Right?
120 in the shade is normal in Vegas.
Yeah.
And a whole lot easier to take.
It's a dry heat.
Yes. And my hair behaves so much better.
I love that. It's just a dry heat.
But it's true.
Like when you walk into an oven, it's just a dry heat. All right, so this is pretty well shaped the way we want it.
Jerry Lynn said, my dark side of the universe Marvel. Yes. She said, Planet is in Kansas City, and then 2 weeks after that is Dragon Con in Atlanta.
Wonderful. So, Jerry, put up your URL if anybody's interested in your really cool marbles. You can check them out. And if you can't go to Kansas City or Atlanta, like I'm not gonna say it, you can buy directly from her.
Absolutely. She said it's supposed to be like 118 on my birthday. And she's out in Arizona, so yep, it gets rough.
All right, so again, I'm waiting for this to cool off a little bit. Get my last gather on top. And then what I'll do is I will use what's called a block. This is a block. It's wood that's cherry wood or fruit wood that's been soaked in water so that the glass rides on a layer of steam rather than burning out the block. You can see it does burn away a little bit. See how it's skinnier here and here. But I've been using this block for months and months.
Patty said, hi Mark, thanks for the tour of favorite hometown food stops.
Yeah, Patty, that was food for my youth. It wasn't the healthiest food tour that there was, but it damn sure was good. We did show pizza, fried chicken, pizza again, bagels. Yeah, it was fun. When we were young, I don't think we worried about that. Healthy foods and not.
Nobody does when they're young.
Right.
Jerry Lynn said that she also has stuff in the Pollock Glass Gallery for NOLA locals there.
I'm sorry, what's you saying?
She's got stuff in Pollock's Glass Gallery and for locals.
Okay, that's true. Watching, she can put up the URL. We sell in Pollock Gallery also.
Yes.
For those people who don't want to venture across the river. Why would we? Because we are in beautiful
Downtown.
historic Algiers Point. Who would not want to be? Our downtown is very small people.
I mean,
Like us.
I was going to say, we're kind of the downtown?
We're the center of the town. There are restaurants. There are a few restaurants. Taco place should be opening very soon.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And we have some bars and some little shops. So it's a nice, quiet neighborhood.
So Patty said, hold on, it doesn't like to,
Lost Patty.
yeah, she said just missed the ice cream and Friendly is gone.
Friendly's is gone.
Oh, okay, that's a place.
We came really close to going to Dairy Queen. I was going to go to Wedge Inn. No, Patty got this. I was going to go to Wedge Inn and Dairy Queen, but we just we had to squeeze it in before we left on Tuesday, and just wouldn't happen. So that's on priority list next time.
Shatney said, I can't eat what I used to when I was young, end up gaining weight.
Reaching in a choir.
Yes, indeed. Jerry Lynn said she wants to be here, and you know that you've got a place to stay and a dog to cuddle, so anytime. Shatney said Rosetree Gallery is in a great spot, and I would agree, because it's like 5 blocks from my house, but that's a different story.
All right, so I keep reheating it in the reheating chamber. This glass only has a small window of opportunity to shake it. So once you're done with that, you have to heat it back up again. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to heat the whole thing up and start blowing. And I'm working from the pipe down. So I'm going to work the lip first, and then the neck, and then the body, and then the one. And then the air trap thing in there. You see it start to poke out.
Jerry Lynn said, I'm eyeballing Houses on the Point again. You know that's our choice around here.
There's one going to be going up on Vallette Street very soon, with that already. This block.
Oh.
Between us and Pete's.
Oh, nice. That's a good spot.
Yeah.
Patty asked, how delayed was your return due to the storm?
What's that?
Patty was asking, how delayed was your return due to the storm?
We had to wait in LaGuardia for 3 hours. They weren't letting anybody in or anybody out. No planes in and no planes out. I'm glad I wasn't in a plane circling, and I'm glad I wasn't on the tarmac waiting to go off. So we were in the boarding area, so that was fine. Yeah, 3 hours.
So she said she came in late and was asking what we're making today.
We are making a yellow Primo vase, and I'm going to use jacks. I'm going to cut a line right near the pipe, and this is where we're going to separate it from the pipe later on. I'm doing this now because it's the only time I can really get in there with the heats. I'm going to do that a couple times. I'm going to give it a good heat all the way in, because I want to heat up that jack line again and cut that in even deeper. And then I'm going to chill the bottom, so I want the shoulder, which is right below the jack line, to come out a little bit more.
Officially hot enough that my glasses had to come up because they were not staying there. So I'm kind of half blind while we do this.
Just point it to the sounds. Alright, so what we have is we have the lip, neck, shoulder, body, foot. So I'm gonna heat the bottom part up and lengthen it.
Shoulders and some toes and some toes.
So I'm putting most of the heat just on the bottom part. I'm going to flash the neck a little bit just to keep some heat in it. Come out and work the lower part of the body and the foot. And next we're going to swing.
Woohoo!
Crowd thing. So it's centrifugal force. The glass wants to move away from the center, which is me, and it lengthens.
I feel like I take my life in my hands every time I film that.
I haven't let go once, have I?
Not once.
Flat bottom.
Shatney said, spinneroni.
Right. I'm going to even off this angle. Shape a little tighter. I want to show the human aspect of making these, that I'm not a machine, and I don't use molds. So that part is done. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get another gather on the end of a pipe, end of a rod called punty. I'm going to stick it on the bottom, and I'm going to cut it off here and heat this up and open the cone. Up and I'm going to get the
Kind of delicate yellow on that.
Put a small gather on the end of a punty rod or gather in irons. We call different things.
All right, and since this is our longest reheat, I'm going to run and go get the other ice pack.
Okay.
Come along with me, will you? Thanks. All right. Shatney said that he loves the colors. And I am with you. They are beautiful.
This series is our newest series. We started during the pandemic. And
Sorry, guys.
selling it. It's great. Nice primary colors. Very not real intricate color work. Just simple designs and shapes that work together. So this is my longest heat because I'm trying to heat up the part that was attached that came off the neck, which is what's the coldest spot. So I'm heating this up really, really well. And I'm occasionally heating up the punty rod to keep that warm so it stays stuck on the bottom.
Jerry Lynn said, I'm definitely ready for the other ice pack too.
Ice pack contains a margarita in it.
Why don't I have those kind of ice packs here?
Still working. Alright, so I'm going to heat this up.
Details.
And open the top up so that the form goes straight up. Again, I heat the top up is my main heating, and then occasionally heat up just the whole piece with the putty.
Jerry Lynn said that the ice pack is just an internal, that the margarita is an internal ice pack.
So these are called wood jacks. So it's like a metal jack, but it has wood blades on it, just like the wood block. It doesn't chill the glass as quickly as metal jacks would.
Art of Fire said, hi Mark, nice face.
Thank you. Art of Fire, friends of ours that we met at wholesale shows. They're glass artists also. They are in Maryland.
Jerry Lynn said, sexy shape.
Well, we're not done yet.
Maybe she meant mine. You don't know.
You see me mine, it's not on camera.
Oh, that's true. Darn it.
You choose not to be.
Except those times that I accidentally do it.
Right? I'll heat up one more time, hopefully, and get that line going all the way up.
Shaw said the Krispy Kreme lemonade donut selection is also a great internal ice pack.
And I'm sure that Shaw took advantage of the free donut day. All right, so that's pretty much it. So that's our yellow Primo cone base. We heat up one more time. And then we're going to go over to the crack-off table.
You almost look like a flambeau when you're carrying it like that.
So if I put the funny on correctly, it should just take a small tap and it comes off. And then I'm going to take a oxy propane torch and fire pilot that connection point. I don't know if I left enough room for this when I was putting pieces away today, so we'll see.
Yay! Shaw wants to know how tall the vase is.
It's 12 inches. All right, so grab my water.
And
Right, so back over to Father's Day.
I thank you, because I will definitely trip over that if it's ever left.
So again, we have some Father's Day items out here. We have the conch shell for $1.90. We have the fish, puffer fish for $1.25. And like I said, we have a hole here so you can put a hook and you can hang it like it's swimming in your window. We have wonderful marbles. Medium marbles are $1.20, and that includes a stand. We have this cute little small marble with a stand. We have drinkware. We have tumblers for $45 each. We have our new Dizzy beer glasses for $45 also. Then we have our Dizzy on the rocks glasses. Yeah, let me show you the bottom of these. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we call them Dizzy. Alrighty. If you want any of those, just put in the comments or give us a call or an email or whatever, and we will get that to you. Any questions, Darcy?
Just comments. Shatney said a great piece of work. Shaw said it's beautiful, and Jerry Lynn said she can't wait to see it cold.
All right. Okay, so it's Thursday. It's good. It's Friday Eve.
It's Friday Eve.
All right. Again, please do the best you can to support local small businesses. They are the people that need your help now, and anything you can do to help them survive, that's a good thing. If you want something from us, you can email us, or you can contact us on www.rosetreegallery.com. On Facebook, we are Rosetree Blown Glass. On Instagram, Darcy, I didn't tell you, we reached 1,000 followers.
Woohoo!
1,000 followers on our Instagram. Rosetree Glass Gallery is our Instagram account. And if you want us to view any of these Facebook Live broadcasts, Darcy catalogs all of them on our YouTube channel, which is Rosetree Blown Glass Studio and Gallery. All right, well, as always, you guys are great. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for your support. We couldn't do it without y'all. And we will see you on Tuesday. As always, take care of one another, love one another, be kind to one another, just be human. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Take care.